Hello everybody, my name is Jackson. Today we're going to be seeing if we can beat Pizza Tower without jumping. The rules, no jumping and no wall jumping, whatever that's called. So without further ado, let's get into this. But before we get into the tutorial, I'd like to discuss our current moveset that we have at our disposal. The first out of two moves which will help us with this challenge is the uppercut. By holding up and pressing Y, at least on Switch, you can perform an uppercut, which gives you a huge boost in the air. Second of all, despite what it's called, the super jump doesn't actually require us to press B. It just requires us to mock jump and hold up. And if we do this and hit into a wall, we can actually break metal blocks, which was one of the saviors in our challenge, because if this didn't exist, we'd be blocked by that block I just broke over there. And in retrospect, I kind of think that I shouldn't have included the super jump because, you know, it's kind of overpowered and gives just infinite height. But, I mean, it does require the B button, and a not jump is a not jump. The only con about the super jump is that if we're in a tight space where we don't have enough space to build up a Mach 3 run, then we're kind of screwed. Especially if it's something that the uppercut can't achieve. And this room, dear viewer, was our first and final roadblock. Normally you're supposed to grab his pizza enemy and shoot it at the target, but since we can't super jump or uppercut him up there without killing him, I'm sad to say that no, it is not possible to beat Pizza Tower without jumping. At least, that's what I thought beforehand. Yep, that's right, my dumb brain somehow found a way to complete this without jumping. If Peppino is on the top area, he lunges towards the pizza boy, grabs him, and then like the exact frame he grabs him, he throws him in the opposite direction. You can pull off a trick that looks something like this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! 8 minutes of my life wasted. Oh my god! Oh my god. So somehow, this one is still alive. And compared to the last Pizza Boy area, uppercutting him into there was an absolute joke. This pizza time didn't actually have a timer, thank God. But this led me to realize how hard pizza time's gonna be if, you know, I have to slowly but surely uppercut and super jump my way through all this stuff. But luckily, the gods of Pizza Tower have graced me with the best thing ever in any challenge run for any video game. A choice. I only have to do 2 out of the 4 possible levels on this floor. But which 2 levels will it be? To the surprise of literally absolutely no one, John Girdle was a piece of cake. And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Pizza Escape was impossible due to not being able to get the night transformation. Because if I do, because you can't uppercut with the night, which would require 1, 2, 3 jumps, which we can't do because it's a no jumping challenge. Next on the agenda was Ancient Cheese, and this one, I was kind of debating on what would be possible since I know this introduces the ball, but I stopped to think, is the ball really necessary? But thankfully it didn't, and we currently have enough dollars to get to Pepperman, our next major roadblock. Since this level has highly upgraded the uppercut to giving us insane vertical height, and the fact that this is Pepperman, not fake Pino, means that this fight went down pretty easily. At least the first phase did. The second phase was harder, to say the least, but I finally did it after like 20 minutes of effort, 18 deaths, and 15 slams face to the wall. Floor 2, baby, woo! I'm not even gonna attempt the Regno Desert because, like, do I even need to explain? Why do I even need to explain why I'm not doing like no desert. Look at this bull crap. I'm not doing this. I have to jump. And despite transformations being our worst enemy for literally the entire run, Waste Steroid wasn't actually that bad. I mean, the ghost can't even jump. Since, you know, it's a ghost. It doesn't have legs. Easy dub. There we go. For some reason, I tried attempting Fun Farm, even though I know it's going to be impossible due to dumbass Mort the chicken. I honestly thought that this spot would be the end of our run, but with a well-placed Mort flap thing, you can actually get over this gap, which is kind of cool. For a minute I thought that this rat would be the end of our run, but luckily not, because if we gotta actually go to the Mort Cube area, climb our way up, then we gotta die, then we'd spawn back in the Mort Cube area, where we climb our way back up again, and voila! Now we have Peppino, and we can just get past the rat. Phew, there's so many mini heart attacks while recording these challenges. Yep, no thumping on that droid. We can't get up here. And since 2 out of the 4 levels on floor 2 are impossible, and this bitch, you know, requires $150 to unlock from Vigilante, no, it is not possible to beat Pizza Tower without jumping. Or is it? Yeah, I'll stop doing this from now on. Sorry. That's right, we can go back to floor 1 and do all the levels that we missed on floor 1, which is only Blood Sauce Dungeon. If Blood Sauce Dungeon is impossible, then the challenge is over, right? Like that. So let's see how it goes. Thank Jesus Christ himself, because this was possible. Let's go! Freaking go! Now, he just have to rely on fast food saloon and we're done. Right? I got so afraid when I saw the Bowino though. But, you know, luckily, oh crud, we have to jump off. I mean, pressing B is the only way to jump off. But, you know, hear me out, I'm not going to count it. Okay, I know it's technically a jump and it says jump off. But if the super jump isn't a jump, then, hey, I'm just dismounting it, if you will. Okay, so here's a huge problem. We can't jump with a gun. Which means we're going to either have to parry the attacks, like that one, or just, you know, try to move side to side like this one. Which, when I said it was pretty hard, yeah, this is 11 health. But eventually we got to the second phase. Until finally, I got to the draw. Yes! After the adrenaline and happiness of that, we get face the first and probably final roadblock. For real this time. This bitch requires $200 to progress. And, like, there's no way that every single level on floor 3 is going to be possible. There has to be at least one which isn't. Likely Crest Gnome Forest. So, yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, the reason I said that Gnome Forest would probably be impossible because of this goofy-ass guy who doesn't know how to do an uppercut and is replaced by the kick the rat move. Instead, what special thing does he have? A double jump. Jump! Double jump! Come on, man, Gustavo, bitch. And No. No, it is not possible to beat Pizza. At least we would be if it wasn't for this little gremlin. Vinoise. Vinoise is kind of the same as Peppino, except he can fly, which requires the B button, and he has a super beefed up uppercut. But the real reason I chose him is because in Gnome Forest, he doesn't get replaced by Gustave Noise. He just gets replaced by the exact same version of himself. And this tutorial was actually the end of my Peppino run because of Gustavo's double jump gimmick. Jump. So luckily, we don't have to end the challenge just yet. Also, I'm gonna add a noise counter. The amount of times we have to use the noise in this one, since, you know, he's the best character in the entire game. So now, the noise counter is at 1. Doesn't do anything for the challenge, it's just, I kind of wanted to add it. Gnome Forest was entirely possible with the noise, which means the run is still on. For now. Next up on our list is Deep Dish 9, and if you count pressing B to pop the bubbles as jumping, then I'm going to hit you in real life. It's not a jump. It's a pop. I'm only counting jumps. I'm not counting dismounts. Jesus Christ. But despite transformations being our literal worst enemy for this entire run, Deep Dish 9 wasn't actually that bad. The two transformations, the rocket and the olive, don't require the B button or jumping at all. So, surprisingly, it was actually completely possible with Peppino. I thought golf would be a good next choice since it doesn't have any transformations. And I was definitely right because the entire level was super easy. I got through pizza time and got yet another sweet crisp A rank for like the 20th time in a row. And here's where we hit kind of a wall here. The remaining levels that we haven't done is Pizzascape, Oregano Desert, Fun Farm, and Quest Cove. Pizzascape seems impossible because of a night, Quest Cove because of a barrel, Oregano Desert because of a fire, and Fun Farm because of more. So, challenge is over, right? Wrong. I've never actually tried Quest Cove before. I just assumed it was impossible because of the barrel. But as I've been proving many times throughout this challenge, transformations aren't always that bad. One thing about the barrel I never actually noticed is that it can actually climb walls if there was a slope right next to it. And that helped us out a ton. So much so, but we can actually get through the first barrel area without any issues or jumps at all. It's surprising. I thought that Quest Cove would literally be the end of our run. But we're still standing. Now that we've beaten Quest Cove, we have enough money to fight the savior of this challenge, who is also the biggest pain in the ass of a challenge we've ever experienced. It's not that he's hard, it's just that the noise is normally just like a super long and annoying boss. And since the fact that we can't jump is that he's slowly going to chip away at our health for like the 3 to 4 minutes his boss fight is. Which is just super annoying. Yes, we somehow beat the noise. Woohoo! I'm going to show you my reaction to beating him. It took him like 20 minutes to beat. No way! No way! I just free attempted! We're on our way to 4-4. Snick requires $200. No, not Mr. Snick. Mr. Mooney requires $200. Woohoo. Oh shoot is right, because we're moving on to... I don't think I'm allowed to say the name of this level on my family-friendly channel, but... on our way, I'm just gonna say, Poopland. Let's call it Poopland. Poopland, is a piece of poop if you ask me. It's good, I'm calling it oh shoot, you guys are on 5. But, the challenge ends right as we get up to here, because we'd have to jump. Yay. Okay, Poopland is out of the question. Try giving Peppy Pet Factory a go. And I was worried about the pizza box, and I was right. Boing boing. I'm gonna kill myself. These Snotty's here. Yay! Snotty. Yeah, no. Anyway, I'm gonna freeze myself to death. I honestly feel like this is how Americans see Canada. Anyway, freeze away the time. I got super scared when I ended up getting the pepper pizza. But that's when I realized he could still do a super jump. Yay. Shockingly, freeze away was entirely possible, and I literally almost got an S rank without even doing lap 2. Editor, put a picture of my rank above. It's insane. But sadly, this is where our streak of joy ends. You see, Mr. Mooney requires $200 to progress to Fake Pepinos, this floor's mandatory boss. And we only have $50 from Freezerator, $100 if we do Pig City. And all the remaining levels we have left, Pete's Escape Oregano Desert, Fun Farm, Oh Shoot, and Peppy Rock Factory, are all impossible. So sadly, for real this time, for real, it is not possible to beat Pizza Tower without jumping. But I'm honestly surprised we got this far. I expected to end up a tutorial with that Pizza Boy cardboard cutout section and make this into a funny short. But we got very far. Heck, I expected us to die to Pepperman, but we kept chugging along with enough glitches and strats to make it through. If you want proof, too bad, try it for yourself. Every level in this challenge is either guaranteed impossible or guaranteed easy, besides the bosses. But, yeah. Because we have to do my favorite and least part favorites of the thing. My least favorite was when I did it on my noise save file, my 93% noise save file. Like, I did Crust Cove on my noise save file, so I would have to rebeat it on my Pepino save file while jumping. If you think it's cheating, then I'm sorry. And my favorite part, I'm gonna say, was the bosses. I really love doing Pepperman, Vigilante, and Noise. And if you want, I'll even make a funny short about doing Fake Pepino and the final boss. Well, that's all for me yapping. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're really close to 50 subs, and I'm gonna do a cool, like, very big 50 subscriber bonanza. And if you want to be in it, then make your subscriptions public so I can shout you out. You don't have to, I'm just saying. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Dax out!